When people think of college, they think of the future, what they're going to do, how they're going to get there, and learning what is necessary to build a new life. With this, they need to take certain classes in order to achieve this. My most valuable lesson that I learned in this class is how to develop and organize speeches. For most people, being organized and prepared for essays makes the process and final outcome more professional and credible. With the help and guidelines and examples on how to develop my speeches, it made it easier for the viewer and reader, as well as the one giving the speech. Because it is structured, there are different methods depending on which speech you are writing or you are speaking, and it can be applied for real-life work arenas. Now, just like this speech, here is why the development and the organization can be a very valuable lesson. The structure of the speech can prepare both the reader and the audience for what the speech is going to be and what type it is. A lesson for me is to know when to use specific format and how to put everything together in order for my audience to understand best what they are going to be hearing about. Using a specific format for my speeches can also apply to real life by doing certain things in organizing and developing the way I work so that it can help others around me as well. When reading a speech, it can be different than hearing a speech because of the tone of voice, different interpretations, and a possible difference of understanding. The steps and notes from this course can change all this and make the speech more professional and connect with the reader more. One specific subject that helped me is centered model of presentational speaking process from our textbook. The first thing it states is to consider the audience for everything you decide on. When you consider the audience and knowing your information you are talking about, it makes the speech more credible and it becomes more interesting. For example, when I was in the 5th grade, I had a speech coming up for science class. And what happened was I prepared everything, but I put it all on my notes. And what ended up happening was I lost my notes the day of the speech and I had no idea what I was talking about. I ended up embarrassing myself and I also got a bad grade on my speech. The speech in 5th grade ruined my confidence, but with the help of this class, it has helped me gain it back by taking necessary steps in order to help me calm down and prepare for my speeches. Throughout this course, there have been many subjects and life lessons that you can apply to the real world. But one that spoke to me and stuck with me was developing and organizing my speeches and presentations. The structure of the speech is a huge influence, and you must always consider your audience whenever you're presenting your speech. And having an organized and speaking in confidence will establish your credibility and confidence with you and your audience as well. Many people put off this course simply because of the fear of speaking with public. It's happened with me, and I'm sure it's happened with many other people as well. But there is so much more than just speaking to peers and presenting. You learn all the fundamentals you go through making a speech, and you also learn not just for this course, but every college course you take, as well as your work environment in the future too, because speeches never end, and if you are the boss one day of your company, you will have to give presentations all the time.